you this, then I don't want you to have respect for me because I no longer respect you. Right here in one of the most upvoted posts on this entire subreddit, they show where they both doxed me, where they searched police records involving my address and my home information, and they have literally gone completely batshit insane. First up, to do this, they had to look up my private information, including my address, and that is doxing me. Then they deep dove all of these police dispatch logs. He literally says he spent the last 4 days going over these records. This is not a healthy behavior. This is not what a healthy person does. They searched through 4,587 records to look for my address, to try to catch me in a lie that, by the way, was from a private conversation that got leaked. That's how obsessed these people are. That's how dangerously mentally insane these people are. It's absolutely crazy. Now, he has since edited that post, but originally, in his original post, he listed the 3 dates that he did find that I did have visits from the police. And any idiot could then go to those police records, which are publicly available, and backwards engineer my address. That's why I'm saying I got doxxed, because any moron from that point could look at the date that he originally posted, look at the only welfare check of that day, and then 30 seconds later show up at my front door with a gun. That is a violation of Reddit policy. Reddit needs to deal with that, not me. I ain't dealing with that. But I hope Reddit does, because you can't do that. You can't post people's private information online. And they know that. They go right up to the edge as often as they can, but they try to stay under the rules with their harassment. This time they crossed the line, though. That's just pure fact. In fact, I checked Google Cache, and here that is, right here. This is what they did. They called the cops to get my personal private information and put it on the internet. And I know that now that I'm posting these days here, you guys can figure out what my address is, but thanks to them, it's already out there. So not much I can do about it now. So go ahead, show up at the front door if you need to. But by posting this, he violates Reddit policy. And more importantly, he violates me. This is not something that's okay to do. In order to bait them like this, I had to lie. I mean, they've been calling me a liar and a manipulator this whole time, and I decided that I would just embrace it. That's what I would do in order to see if I can give them enough rope to hang themselves. They played right into it. I probably should have done this years ago when this harassment first started, but at least I did it now. I feel like absolute dirt for having lied to you guys. It breaks my heart. I don't like doing that kind of thing. It sucks. It sucks. It makes me feel like garbage to have sunk to this level. But at this point, my career is over. At this point, my YouTube channel is over. Public perception about me is completely gone. So I had nothing else to lose at this point. If I lose you, one of the last things I had to lose over it, I'm genuinely sorry. I genuinely am. And they're telling me that I broke the law by lying about this stuff, so I might even go to jail. But if it was a way to try to save my career, I hope you can understand why I did it. If it was a chance to save my relationship with you, I hope you understand why I did it. This is completely out of character for me. It fucks me up having to do it. But here we are. That's the world I live in now, and you told me to grow a spine, so there's my spine. And then the craziest thing about it is that when you go to the subreddit right now, they'll tell you there's no way I was smarter than them. It's no way that I'm better than them. He lies all the time. That was just him lying, and now he's lying again to cover the lies. You can only cry wolf so much, guys. I mean, you got me this time. I absolutely lied about the swatting this time to try to bait you guys. But you say everything. You're going to even call this video a lie. That's how full of shit you are. And I think it's time that people stop believing your gaslighting, lying horse shit. That's what abusers do, by the way. That's how they manipulated you guys into all of this, by the way. When an abuser wants to gaslight you, what they do is they claim you're the gaslighter. When an abuser wants to abuse you, they claim that you are the abuser. And that's what these people have done. They wanted to attack me. They wanted to discredit me. They were doing it long before I got divorced, long before I said or did any of the stupid things I said and done over the last couple of years. But they have tried to lie to you and manipulate you into thinking I'm the liar. And who do you think is more likely to lie here? Me, the person who experienced all of these things and am telling you about them, or the people who don't know me at all. My history in Southwest Virginia, my abuse is well documented. I have friends and family members who come forward to talk about it. My ex-wife, my brother, even my sister has admitted to some of it online, and she doesn't want to be involved at all. I have the receipts, I have the facts, I have the truth, and all they have is a bunch of clips that they took out of context, and they were attacking me long before I even gave them one of those clips to use. When you take a look at this mega thread, if you haven't already, please use a critical mind. There's so much stuff on this that shouldn't even be open to criticism. Who I date, how I live my life, my weight loss, any of this stuff, none of this should be something that they discuss. They literally searched internet archives to back to 2004, to the websites I published back in 2004, looking for things that they could take out of context and attack me with. Here they are talking about where I forgave my sister for molesting me and how I must be lying about my sister. Every single thing that they possibly can take and run with, they do. So much of this is such obvious bullshit that if you believe everything on this list, literally everything, then you must be one of the most gullible people in the world. And look, if there's one thing on here you don't believe, then I hope you have a critical mind for the rest of it. Because yes, I have made my mistakes. Absolutely. But most of what's on here ain't that. And if in your mind it comes down to my word versus them, then I want you to take a look at my 14-year history of work here on YouTube, where I've run charity streams, helped out small creators, when I would raid a small creator on Twitch every night, helping them get partnered, where I've given away money to fans, where I've done giveaways here on this YouTube channel, and all of the other good that I have done here. And compare that to any good that they've done, the lack of good that they've done, and the horrible amount of damage they've done, not to me, but to other people like Narissa, like Cosmo, all of the other people they have shit on over the years before I was even in their crosshairs. I think it's pretty easy to pick a side. And once again, does this excuse any of the stupid jokes I've made that could be taken as racist, that could be taken as homophobic, or something that could be taken out of context because I joke about suicide, I joke about my own molestation? No, absolutely not. When I compared these people to rapists and Nazis, even though these people are scum, they're nothing like a rapist, nothing like a Nazi. That's not something I should have said. I've said and done some really stupid stuff. And if you dislike me because I've said those stupid things, and you think those stupid things outweigh the good that I've done or the content that I create, then that's fine. I don't want you watching my content. I want you to go on about your life and enjoy it. But if you're one of these people that have been gaslit into thinking I've been a liar, I've been a manipulator, that I've made you do something you didn't want, that I took advantage of you, that I ever wanted anything other than to entertain you and inspire you to be a better person than I am and to do better than me, if that's what you think, then I hope that maybe you'll reconsider where you got that information from, and take a critical look at both that information and both of what I provided here today, and as well as the rest of my channel. And maybe you'll come back. You probably won't. I mean, this is a video of a desperate man who realizes he's got really nothing else to lose. So I finally decided to sink to their level. I hate myself for it. But, you know, when you get put in a corner, you do what you got to do to get out. Now I'm going to go think long and hard about posting this, because in order to post this, I have to publicly admit I may have done a felony. Guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon. What a day. Also, if you know anybody at Twitter, reach out to them. I'd like to get my account back. Thanks.